good, everybody? It is your boy off Flight K Clutch K 24/7, and we are here showing you guys something that's very, very glitchy when it comes to the game of Madden. Now, there is a whole bunch of different plays in the game, but there is something that you can do inside of these plays that pretty much is kind of hard to stop. Um, except if you do like a few adjustments or if you see it coming, you know it's kind of easy. Some of them will not be as good as others, and what I'm talking about is screen passes. There's just things going around where you can. I mean, it's not things going around, but it's things that I actually found out myself that you can actually hot route screens, so you can make them even more ridiculous than they are now. Some pro players do this already, and yeah, it's definitely something to look for. But right now, we are going to actually go here into wide trips week, and then we're going to go over here to halfback slip screen. There's going to be one of these in literally almost every book, and you just got to find the right screen that's right for you. So this one right here, the thing that you want to do with the screen is roll out to the side where the offensive line is going to one side and you're going to the other. So the one thing that's great with this is that you see that I could go ahead and hot route two routes with conductor. You gotta have conductor in your quarterback to do that. I can go ahead and roll out, as you can see, just basically roll out on this side, and boom, now I can go ahead and reach that over to that side. The only reason why I'm showing you guys here in a solo challenge why this is a thing, because you cannot do this in practice mode. So really, it is not designed for you to sit here and do when it comes to when it comes to the game of Madden. So here's like there are different bubble screens. You got different these are like RPO screens, but you're really looking here for slip screens. All these slip screens is stuff that you can do to help out when you do things like this. So see? So then now if I push triangle, I cannot adjust or do a hot route anymore. So really what I want to do here is if I want to, I can just go ahead and motion one person over after I do my hot routes and things of that nature. And now I can go ahead and roll over. And now you can see now I have this huge beater going down the field. And I could possibly get in there for a touchdown. But yeah, that's the different things with these slip screens. You don't even have to stay on the same slip screen. You can do it on many different slip screens. So here we're going to go over here to concept. We're going to go here to screen pass and go to slip screen. You can do it in literally any of them that pops up here. Now, let's try this gun pack trips right here. You see how he comes over like this. Let's try and just do it to where you have a crosser here with Lamb. You can go ahead and motion him over. You see how Cooper comes up here to Leggett. So now it comes off as a nice little concept over there on that side. Go ahead, motion over, hold on to the right, and then now you sit here and you got many different things open. Now we just had that bring down to have a streak wide open. For some reason, I do not know why that got wide open. Most likely, like I thought, Leggett was going to bring that corner down. And it was literally, like you guys can see right there, it is a cover 3 beater. We're going to go over here to this side and see what it is. You see, this was most likely playing underneath. And then he just played over there because it brung over. But I'm pretty sure inside of practice mode, maybe the computer plays in, may play in match. I don't know that for sure. But you guys see here, like, bunch wide with the screens here. Let's do this and this. Now we have two crossers here. If we motion out Schultz over here to this side, what actually I should have done, well, actually, no, this is actually perfect. I can go to motion over, do it just like this. Circle brings that down, and now I can actually bring that over the top for a bomb. So it's many different things you can do with a slip screen. There's so many different slip screens out here. You see how I'm bunch tight end. We can go down here and do it just like this. So now everybody's rolling out to the left. Now we got that kind of like a flood look on this side. Roll on over. And now we have this going right here. Boom. What you're going to have to learn is how to throw passes correctly. So shout out to my guy David T. You learn how to blue passes. You're not going to overthrow them. And you're not going to sit here and, miss out on your passes. You got to have people that have good throw and a run, or basically you got to really throw the ball perfectly. But you get some plays just like this. Now we're here in Trey Y. we can go ahead and go out and place just like this and just hold on to the left stick, roll over to that side, and now just basically throw it perfectly. If you don't throw it perfectly like it is right there, that's getting overthrown. So I believe if you're rolling out to the side and you want to throw that up the field just like that, maybe the sideline deadeye will actually work a lot better. Maybe you'll get somebody that actually can throw those on a run. Maybe an inside deadeye will work. But here, once again, roll out to the side, do it just like this, and you guys can literally just stand right there and just throw it. But as you guys can see, sometimes the passes is a little bit weird because technically the coding of the game sometimes is if you throw a ball while you're on it, like while you're in a screen pass, they're gonna act like they're on their back foot and things of that nature. So that's why you gotta learn how to throw that ball while they're on the move. So that means that they won't be in that throwing on that back foot animation, if that makes sense. So yeah, you can literally go through all of these and see which ones that you want to do. Literally here, I just put two routes down there. You have this choice, like this option route that really has either he goes for a streak or he has a post over to that side. So here we roll over to the side. He stays in that. If we're getting beat on the bottom, then that means we have that cross over top, or you have anything covered over top, you have the bottom. It's many different route combos that you can sit here and learn by going through this. So boom, once again, now I have this set up to where if I could throw a dunes over top, or if I have enough time, I can rush on over, see if I can have circle or anything. You see how I have that wide open. All I got to do is just perfectly blue that, and that's right on the money. It was man coverage, I believe. So yeah, that was man coverage. So literally everything that was covered on that side was literally just one man's job. And see, he gets bumped and now kind of gets bumped by the other route. You literally have everything open just so you can make a play. It is very hard to stop. And if you mix it in with your normal scheme, it's going to be very hard. So here we're running gun doubles. You want to run it over to one side. I could low-key do this type of a concept here. Maybe the comeback route might be a little bit too uh, maybe a little bit too high. Like if they switch on, they can easily pick that off. But yeah, if you literally just go through certain things that your team, I mean not your team, that your guys can do, you can do something like this. Boom, roll on out, do this on this side. You guys can see you have that right there. I greened it, which is kind of fine. Throw that on the throw that on the run. Perfect. But if you stand still and try to throw it, it's most likely not going to work the way that you want it to. Go ahead and quickly do your three, rush on over to that side, and once again, throw it over just like that. But you gotta pay attention to how the defense is, right? So if that's covered over top, you hit that underneath. You have coverage underneath, then you throw it over top. You got to make the reads. That's the only way that this is not going to work as well as you want it to, is if you don't make the correct read. Just hurry up and make your two, hold on to the right, and then just roll on over. You have him right there, throw it perfectly, and you can do it just like that. So it won't be a good idea to practice this if you're in practice mode. It will be a better idea if you practice this in like solo challenges and things of that nature, so you can actually hot route it and do what you need to. Boom, I throw it, that's a perfect adjustment. Boom, now I can get sticky and get into the end zone. But if you need help with abilities for now to help you to learn how to do this in a better way, you can honestly just put on a sideline deadeye, inside deadeye, roaming deadeye, all the dead eyes that help you out when you want to throw that accurately. See how I try to throw that on a run and I let go of the sprint button so I can throw that. It calls for a more inaccurate pass. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and try that again. Do it towards the right side to where it's more dominant hand. Run on over. You could hit that, but I want to hit this right here. Perfect accuracy. Now you can do that. Now sometimes it's definitely going to beat man. Sometimes when it comes into a zone, it's going to be very hard to beat it in a zone. And then sometimes it's the number one thing that it beats. It beats it in the zone. So here, now I got two streaks going down the field. I got to underneath to go ahead and try and bring that off. Go ahead and wait for the blocker. If I really want to, I'm throwing that towards the corner. and maybe make a play on it. It just depends on what the defense gives me. So actually, I'm gonna run that again because I think I have something for that. Let me see. So, boom. Now because it's already going over there, I put him on a little fade just so he can go out there a little bit more. Now you can kind of throw that over the top. You see how I blued it to sit here and make that perfect, but that's really much all you need to do when it comes to this. This can be a very, very nasty scheme. You can do this if you want to. But like I said, one thing that you could do to stop this is to QB contain or run over to that side. QB contain definitely could stop some of it. But sometimes when it comes to it, you can, uh, you can outrun the contains, and sometimes you could sit here and get caught. But sometimes when it comes to these screens, you can get called for a legal man downfield. So if that does happen, you might need to can that altogether. Um, Boom, we'll roll out once again. Come on over to this side. You just gotta hope that when you throw it, that don't pop up. That you seen that somebody was down the field blocking somebody. That's why sometimes in zone it's kind of hard, because if that happens, then that play is completely brung back. You got to figure out the ones that doesn't bring the offensive line all the way down the field and calls for a block, because once again number 73 was down and he basically messed up the play. So here the it's on the 44-yard line. He goes out for a screen pass, nothing's there. But then he goes up. You see how somebody just starts coming down, right? So he starts coming down to play the running back, but then he goes and blocks him. That's a legal man downfield. That's what you don't want. So when it comes to these screen passes, let's go back here to Pax Trips and then go back to the route that we had beforehand. And let's go ahead and bring this back over. The one thing that you definitely got to realize with this is hope that there's nobody over there so they can block. Boom. Even better, because now, because I know that's man, I don't even need to see it. I know that this was man. Oh, this was cover 4 show too. Oh, that fooled me. But one thing that it is over here, when you realize it, he comes over here to try and play it. They're basically all manned up to him. You guys see how number 70, which is Zach Martin, the line is actually, yeah, it's still at the 33. So at the 33, he can still block. He's actually behind the line, so he can block. But 73, once again, as soon as they advance up to go and block, that's when you've either taken too long or that play is not good, because then it's basically somebody right there to draw that penalty. So right there, number 70 in the back right here, right next to 20, that's actually fine. You don't have to worry about that. But as long as they stay right there on that screen, then that's perfectly fine. You do not have to worry about it. They're just basically going to stay right there. They're waiting for somebody to make a move. So when it's past the line of scrimmage and he comes and engage one of them, that's when it starts the illegal man downfield. But yeah, that's basically all that you want to worry about when it comes to this. Go ahead and do this. Roll out to the side. Boom. I can go ahead and throw that. And you guys can see, if you throw it fast enough and know where you want to go, it won't even trigger the illegal man downfield, because you already know what you want to do. And it makes for a much better play. So boom, roll out once again. Roll out. Oh, I definitely did not mean to do that. I free-formed it and messed it up right there. But you guys got to get the rhythm down. You guys got to get the right passing down. And it works out way more than it is. So we're going to show this one last time. Roll out to the side. See how the contains was almost there? All I got to do is just throw that perfect, and we're there. And I don't know what my man was doing right there. It was kind of weird. But that's how you do it. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys go and leave a like. Comment down below some other things that you guys like to know about the game. Subscribe if you guys are new. And sometimes when you get into CFM, last thing I'm going to say, sometimes in CFM there'll be like some glitch plays and things of that nature. You guys probably can't run this. You guys probably can't run this in certain leagues and things of that nature. If you're going online, there's going to be some people that's going to hang on to it and like maybe blitz the side that is going to blitz this side that they know you're going to run to. So if the running back is on the left side, and most likely all screens is going to go, if the running back's on the left side, they go to the left. Some screens that if it's on the left, they go towards the right as a screen. So you just have to either not roll out to that side, or you actually got to hit the screen. Or you come out in that formation, play other plays, don't do the quick adjustments that you guys can do, or do them, but don't make it seem like you're actually going back to that play. You got to mix it in. You always got to mix things in. You can't just run it every single time. But if somebody doesn't know how to stop it, run it every single time. If you guys like it, leave a like, comment down below some other stuff you got to see. If you subscribe, you guys are new. And as always, folks, there we go. Peace out.